"Let's make a soap," she said. "It's Christmas soon. I'll make round ones. I can make them into baubles. I can make them into snowballs. I can make them into snow globes. I can make them into peaches." I decided to call this one Balls Up. Rocks from Sugarwell here. I'm playing with a new recipe today, and you can go through it with me if you like. I'm going to link the recipe, the ingredients that I've used, down below in the description box so that you can give this a go yourself if you like. Okay, so I've done all the weighing and the melting, and I've got everything in my jugs, but I'll just talk you through what I've got. I'm making a 500 gram batch. So in here I've got 200 grams of coconut oil. I need my bit of paper. I've got 200 grams of coconut oil, and I've got 175 grams of corn oil, which I don't think I've ever watched a video of anybody using corn oil in soap, but you can just get it at the supermarket. It's easy to find. It's rich in vitamin E. It's perfectly good for soap making. And I saw some when I was out shopping. I thought, I'm going to grab some of that and have a go at making some soap with that. So we've got 175 grams of corn oil in here, just 25 grams of castor oil, and I've also added 75 grams of cocoa butter and just 25 grams of shea butter. And so I've melted down the hard oils, mixed those with the soft oils, and they're just at room temperature now. This jug, this is my lye solution. Now what I want to make today, or try to make, is a really white soap. So I've got my lye solution here, which is, let me look at my paper, that's 73 grams of sodium hydroxide and 100 grams of water, and into that I've added 10 grams of titanium dioxide. So that's what we've got there. In this pot I have 60 grams of fresh double cream. I think in the States they call that heavy cream. So that's double cream in there. I also have in here 10 grams of milk powder. And in here I have 20 grams of kaolin clay. I'm going to be making individual soap bars today. And I'm going to be using this mould, which I hope I haven't overdone how much. I don't know what direction I'm going in. That way. I hope 500 grams is just about right for this. This is a really wibbly wobbly mould, really wibbly wobbly. So I've just supported the underneath with some of the kind of half shells that I use to make bath bombs, to make it firmer, and just use this tea cloth to stop it moving about so much on the tray that I have it on. So I'll just move that out of the way for now. So let's crack on. So first of all, before I add the lye with the titanium dioxide in, I want to add into this my kaolin and the milk powder and get those really well mixed in. So there goes the milk powder, and I'm hoping that's not going to clump. And there goes the clay. Also, obviously, this isn't a vegan soap, but if you're a vegan and you fancy making this soap, you can substitute the cream and the milk powder with coconut cream and coconut milk powder. Just be careful that you get the coconut milk powder that doesn't have any additives in it. Or, if you like, you could just leave them out altogether. although you might miss out on that luxuriousness. So I've added those things in there, and next I think I'm going to add the cream. That looks nice and creamy. So I think what I'm going to do now, as I don't want to use any colour in this soap, I don't need to split it off, it's all just going to be one colour. I think at this point I'm going to add my fragrance oil at this point, which is very unlike me because I usually like to leave it right until the very last minute. But I'm just thinking this is a little bit cooler and I kind of want it to get to the same temperature as the oils, so I'm just going to add it in here at this stage. I'm just going to mix that through with the spatula. That just smells gloriously peachy. The next step I'm going to take is to add my whitened lye solution to the other ingredients and give that a blend. I've never tried it this way before with the titanium dioxide in the lye, so let's see what's going to happen. Okay, so I think we're ready to pour. So I'll just pop this to one side while I position the mould. And I'm just going to fill this mould one by one and hope I have enough batter. Doesn't matter if they're going over the top a little bit because I will be planing them to get them nice and smooth. Oops, I was toying with the idea, I think I'm going to have too much actually. I was toying with the idea of dusting the insides with a bit of peach mica, but I'm going to wait and see how they turn out first. See, that's getting thick quite quickly now. Whoops! Very much overdone that one. Never mind, I will be planing these as I say. I can get a bit of that out because I could put some of that into another. Oh, what a mess! Would mess with it, wouldn't you, woman? Never mind. Right, we'll ignore what I've done there. Okay, so I do have another one of these moulds. So I'll just pop that to one side. And just see if I can fill a couple of these. Totally overestimated. Whoops. This looks like ice cream. Fabulous. Oh, I'm so messy, aren't I? It smells absolutely fantastic. I love peaches. I like having some, I quite like those flat peaches because they always seem a little bit sweeter to me. And I like having those with some cream, well, chopped up with some strawberries and maybe some raspberries and some cream. Or the other thing that I like to have with peaches is just some yoghurt and honey. Messy, messy, messy. Right, there we go. I'm going to tidy these up, and when I come back, they'll be looking a lot better. So we're going to leave these. It's because they're in the individual mills, they're not going to take 24 hours. So I'm not sure. I'll just play that by ear and see you when I see you. So you might think, after that hot mess of a pour of perfectly good soap, that might be the end of it. But the following day, I totally forgot to video unmoulding the soaps. And even worse, I got it into my head that I wanted to paint them with micas and make them look like snowballs and peaches. Well, I'll show you those ones in a minute, and how I ruined a perfectly good soap. But I've got 3 here that we will pretend that I didn't touch, and we'll pretend to unmould them now. So here, as you can see, we have some beautiful white soap. It came out really, really well. Really nice white colour. Nice snowball shape. Bauble shape. Nice and round. Nice and white. These are perfectly good soaps as they are, and I will do a lather test very, very soon and show you the lather on them. But because I'd unmoulded them and I thought I'd wasted that opportunity, I decided to mess about with them and paint them. And these are the results. So this one, I decided, and I don't know if it's going to show up on camera, I thought I'll make it into a snowball. So I painted it with white pearl mica mixed with a bit of alcohol, the isopropyl kind. And, well, really, I don't suppose it looks too bad. It looks more like a pearl than a snowball. It needs a little bit of glitter, I think, on there. And then I thought, seeing as I'd used a peach fragrance, I'll make a peach one. And while this probably doesn't look quite so bad from a distance, how far away can I get it? You get it up close. And it doesn't look great. It really doesn't look great. It looks smudgy. I didn't spray it. I painted it on and then smudged it. I made 2 of those. There we are. Pair of peaches. And then I'd made 2 snowballs too. And because I wasn't so keen on it, I thought, I know, I'll just put a little bit of gold mica on the top. I don't know if you can see that. Just tap a bit through a sieve. So that's what I got there. Now, I'm sure that somebody perhaps a little bit more artistic and not so impatient or hasty as me, not so rash and reckless, would be able to make some really, really nice balls up soaps. Anyway, I'm going to do a lather test. So here I've got a bowl of warm water. I'm going to test these babies out. So, which one should I choose? Oh, I'll just choose one of the plain white ones. Let's see how this lathers up. Let's have a look. Oh! Slipped out my hands. These soaps don't want to be made. So actually, got some really nice lather there. Let me reclaim you. I mean, look at that. At the end of the day, this is actually a pretty nice soap. And given that this is only a couple of days out of the mould, and it's got a long time to go to cure. These words keep evading me. That is going to turn into a really, really good soap. So don't let me making a balls up of this recipe put you off of making it. I'm sure that you won't mess up as badly as I did, especially with that paw. Oh, it really is a fabulous recipe. All that kaolin in it feels absolutely luxurious, and the double cream, which I've never tried double cream in a soap before, it's just glorious. It's a really, really nice soap, and I will be trying it again, and when I do, I'll bring you along with me, and this time it won't go wrong.